the Museum of Electronic and Electrical Death Traps.
Hello, welcome to Paul McGee Electronics. I'm Paul. I'm out in my hallway today. Yeah, it's my hallway. It's my front door. So, yeah, I actually am out in the hallway. So, and this is my Museum of Electronic and Electrical Death Traps. As you can see, there's some pretty dangerous stuff on here. So let's go through the exhibits, I think. I say that loosely. First of all, we have my homemade capacitive dropper circuit from the Capacitive Droppers Their Death Traps video. You don't want to plug this in. It comes with this plug, which is God knows how old. Yeah, there's no sleeving on the plug, so it's actually quite an old plug. I just thought that would be a good touch for it. And yeah, it's just a basic capacitive dropper circuit, dropping capacitor, smoothing capacitor, discharge resistor across both of them, because I did discover that one got up to a high charge. Yeah, oh, excuse me. Full bridge rectifier. Try not to say like the chap from Electro Boom. LED, which is the only thing this actually drives. There's a resistor for that LED too. And there's a current limiting resistor for inrush as well. And the next exhibit number 2, is the innards of a cheap LED light bulb with our death trap power supply in it. And all that stands between you and the mains is nothing on that one. That came from a dead power supply. I just soldered the wires onto the light fitting, and well, I actually have plugged that in at my own risk, and it does actually light up. Not something I want to be plugging in, really. That exposed wires there, it's a bit of an electrocution hazard, so yeah, you know, perfect for the museum. Third item is this dodgy plug adapter. Big Clive calls those things death adapters. I'm probably going to end up with more of those at some point. Yeah, as you can see, you can just plug any old thing into it, and I don't have a compliant plug to show you, but you can plug the earth pin into the live and make your equipment live, and yeah, it's all nasty stuff. And in some of these, this earth pin actually isn't connected. And on some of the European ones, I don't believe it's even present. Like they think that the Europeans don't need earth. Well, maybe they can't design one that fits the German style sockets. Because I know in France they have the earth pin on the socket side, so I have actually seen them. Okay, so that's your dodgy power adapter or death adapter. Okay, so on the next shelf, this is the 4th and final exhibit at the moment, is this dodgy Chinese power lead I featured in my last video, and the camera's light's just gone, so it's a bit dark under here, with this horrid flex, which is kind of split at the plug, and sleeved earth pin, which is a bit naughty. Well, actually it's more than a bit naughty, and that horrific fuse which has fallen over for some reason. There we go. That's exhibit number 4 in my Museum of Electrical and Electronic Death Traps, or, you know. So, death trap, death trap, death trap, death trap. All death traps in their own right. Electrocution hazard, quite possibly. Well, is if you touch it while it's on. Electrocution hazard, same reason as the previous one. Potentially an electrocution hazard ready to happen. There's exposed metalwork and all sorts. Defeats the safety of British Standard 1363. And likely to either electrocute you or burn your house down, or the plug explode in the socket because when the fuse fails, if it would ever fail, which it's too high a rating for that cord. So this is the Museum of Electrical and Electronic Death Traps, or Electronic and Electrical Death Traps, whichever way round you want to put it. I don't mind. Either way, anything that's electronic and electrical and likely to kill you is going to be going in here. So there you have it. The shelves, they're not dangerous. They are well, bookcase shelves from Argos. So Ironically, they just so happen to have been made in China, which is where that dodgy thing and that dodgy thing were made. Oh well. So, this is the Museum of Electronic and Electrical Death Traps. If I get any more death traps, they will be going in the museum. So this is Paul for Paul McGee Electronics, signing off, and don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I look forward to doing another video. Maybe it might be another death trap, maybe it might be something a little bit more serious and safe. So, catch you in the next one.
Don't forget to subscribe to Paul McGee Electronics and ring the bell if you'd like to be notified about new videos as I upload them. Until the next one.